Hello, everyone, and welcome to this little special couple of minor stuff from the EA Play 2020 video. Basically, we're not doing the whole conference because all the other stuff that was announced that we aren't doing doesn't really interest us enough to do the whole show. So we're basically going to pick two things that did interest us. The first one we're going to be doing in this video is an official gameplay trailer for Star Wars Squadrons, the brand new game from the current EA Star Wars initiative, if you want to call it that. Basically, before we get into it fully, it's a $40 first-person dogfighting game in space.
EA Motive.
Actually, don't know this studio.
What a way for us to start off our summer of gaming videos.
It's an original studio built by EA themselves.
Oh, great! I can't wait to see how long it lasts.
Yeah.
But the Imperial fleet is still a threat.
That's supposed to be Finn.
Vanguard Squadron.
No, I think it's in between the titles of the original trilogy.
Let's talk about the guy on the hologram.
Yeah, that's the point with sorry, Jova. At this point, we shouldn't have been alive.
This is Star Wars Squadrons. Earn your wings in a single-player story spanning two factions.
No, it feels like a modern take on the concepts of the original Star Wars arcade game.
With the option to play the entire
Yeah, I can see that.
This is the definitive Star Wars pilot experience.
So
So yeah,
take your
basically,
word for that.
Star Wars Flight Simulator, sort of.
Well, the flying space battles are a big part of Star Wars, so it does make sense to make a game of this.
No, but we claim like the definitive. Also, can't wait to see the Imperial faction part of the story defect and the rebellion, because that's literally what happens in every one of these games.
The instrumentation in front of you provides critical feedback.
I wonder if this will work on VR.
Targeting and shields.
Possibly.
Possibly.
Of diverse characters at your side. Prove your skills on
Mind you, I'm not sure. I mean, I love the first-person take, although the window stuff being in the way might be a bit of a hindrance. Although again, I think that's the point.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be simulating a you're the pilot with the ship.
Yeah.
When you're piloting one of these things, because you don't have complete vision.
That's also why, for example, remember in episode 4 we have the reticule to help them aiming.
Oh, we're finally getting the TIE Fighter versus Y-Wing duel we've always wanted.
Yeah, I wonder who's gonna win that one.
Support ships can keep allies safe and stocked up.
So they have different classes of ships. Good on them.
I mean, you kind of have to in a game like this.
Oh, thank God they remembered the Y-Wings.
The game in general looks pretty good if you're into this sort of game, so yeah, I'm personally perfectly fine with this. The only little concern I have is that this is EA, so they might still tempt themselves to
Bug it up in some fashion.
Well, they
you can have a bobblehead.
they said in the marketing and all the stuff that they are going to have microtransactions, so at the very least, we'll have something to hold them to.
Well, if they break those promises, then that's just another lie. But, you know, maybe they will stay true to their word, especially since they pretty much got spanked legally by a lot of countries for those.
And by Disney itself, so.
And at least two of them, they can't do the loot boxes.
What's the other? I know Belgium is one, but what's the other?
Netherlands.
Okay.
So basically, if you're Belgian or Dutch, congratulations, you don't have to put up with it.
To slow down your opponents or set up your squad mates.
Oh, can you crash your ship into another one?
I could see the potential of a last maneuver, like the health bar is almost to zero. So if you're like on trajectory, the game allows you to do a desperate ramming move. So if you die, you at least help defeat the enemy ship.
Take an enemy with you.
I wonder, will they let you do the Holdo maneuver?
No, I don't think so. Remember, Jova, the minor ships like the X-Wing and the TIE Fighter are not allowed to perform hyperspace. At least not the one of the original trilogy. I know Battlefield 9 introduces ones that can do that.
X-Wings are able to, but I digress.
Wait, X-Wings can do?
Yeah, they've done that since the original trilogy.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of well, Jeff, if they did that, that would remove all challenge from battles when you could just do that.
I thought that they, at least for the X-Wing, they needed to be stored inside a bigger ship
Nope.
before going.
Nope,
remember, in the prequel trilogy, Obi-Wan needs to attach his X-Wing to a device that allows him to go hyperspace.
Nope, with Luke, he blatantly just hyper drives his X-Wing towards the Dagobah system in Episode 5.
Stealth and subversion. Jamming the enemy. Sensors can't spot you. Or brutal
Oh, you can have the I don't know if that's part of the story or if you can do it in game, but you can apparently have the your comrades jam the enemy signal so they can't detect you.
It's akin to some of the mechanics in Star Wars. Keep your teammates alive and you will receive bonuses as a result.
Star Wars Squadron.
Although I wonder if they'll do it in like the earlier Battlefront games, where if you try to flee the battle, you'll either get stuck and can't really go anywhere, or you'll get blown up.
Makes sense with, you know. Anyway, that's pretty much it. So, thoughts, I
That
guess.
was Star Wars Squadrons. Yeah, it looks pretty fun.
It was
looks
not
good.
a bad start for
It's
the
fine.
summer
Not really
gaming
my thing, but it's there.
I'm curious, as per tradition, with every expanded universe stuff, you know, new and old, I'm curious about the story mode to see what they will tell about. Gameplay-wise, it may be a bit clunky. I would prefer a third person, but I get the idea that this was made for, you know, the potentially the esports crowd, putting emphasis potentially on the multiplayer while still providing the single player story for, you know, the Star Wars fan who want to buy this just to see a Star Wars story, you know. So there's that. So we'll see how it turns out.
Overall, I like the look of it. It may not be my ideal kind of game, but it looks like one that's nice, immersive, and should play well. So as long as EA don't screw this one over, yeah, looks like we may have another good Star Wars game incoming.
Yeah. Well, if any one of us chooses to do the game for the channel, we shall see you then.
Yeah.
Alright, and we'll see you for the
Yeah.
next bit on the Summer of Gaming.
Yep, see ya.
See ya.